Today, an Appleton attorney convicted of raping and strangling his wife multiple times learned that he will be spending at least 30 years in prison. David Dudas appeared in court today for his sentencing. Fox 11's Bill Miston was there and has the story.
The monster has been living in my bed.
It's been a year and 3 days since Jill Dudas was found bloodied and bruised by her sons at the hands of her husband.
I loved him with all of me. He buried all of me.
Beneath emotional and physical pain, Jill Dudas told Judge Tammy Jo Hawk.
Because of this monster, the scars on my face, within my body, and on my soul will live forever.
Jill Dudas' husband David was convicted earlier this year of raping, beating, and strangling her. He sat emotionless throughout the hearing, even as his two eldest sons,
he was never a dad to me,
also spoke against him.
And I would like to end with this statement. My father once said, "My sons are better men than me," and he was absolutely right.
Court documents say the assaults went on for more than a year. David Dudas recorded some of them. The graphic videos were shown to the jury as evidence of Jill Dudas' life under her own roof.
She wanted people to know this wasn't just once, and she wanted them to know how bad it was. Even with all the humiliation and embarrassment, she wanted them to know, and for them, everyone to hear her voice, and for the defendant to be held accountable.
But when his time came to speak,
is there anything you would like to say before sentence is imposed?
No, Your Honor.
Those were the only words he said. Judge Hawk agreed with the state's request of significant time behind bars based on his conviction and continued denial of involvement.
That this type of behavior is something that simply can't be tolerated by our community.
Dudas' attorney argued the state's request was more about retribution than punishment.
So while the emotional response of fear is understandable, it is not a basis on which to carve out a sentence.
Hurley requested 6.5 years in prison. He declined to comment after the hearing. In Appleton, Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
The judge that you just saw was brought in from Brown County to preside over this case because of David Dudas' law practice in Outagamie County. His law license has since been suspended by the state Supreme Court.